You didn't bring the biscuits over.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to go get them? You talk. I'll get the biscuits.
Do you get the biscuits?
Yeah, I'll get the biscuits.
I'll talk.
You talk.
Talk. He thinks that he's left me behind here. Then I'm not going to talk to anybody, but I am, and no one's watching, so I don't care at the moment. And we're a little bit wobbly down the table. So I'm just grabbing the mission cards here. Oh, thanks, mate. Oh, look, treat to him.
Well, we can say 7. No, we're a little bit late.
Oh, what?
That's Cornish time. Bit-ish.
People don't get that ish business. Let's think of this up a bit.
What do you mean?
Yo.
Like directly, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but people don't get ish. It's like, I'll be there, I don't know, 1-ish. Well, what the hell's ish? I think it's a bit of a UK thing. Well, yeah, Jace wants it to be a. Sorry, is this a regular Saturday thing? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It's not a new presenter. I've just had my ears lowered.
I'm two staples at the back there. Your facelift.
I can't speak now.
We should get the biscuits. Yeah, we're going to try and keep it as a regular thing if we can. But yeah.
I did enjoy the sun today. I was outside cleaning and stripping some models with Dettol.
Yeah.
Admittedly, they were in the Dettol for 23 weeks.
I was basing my models. I had no choice. That's why they look rough.
Yeah, because Jay sent me a photo, so I'm using these. I said, that's cool. You've got to do the bases. What biscuits have you got? What biscuits are they? Some little thing, isn't they? It's going to be mirrored. Choco, the bit. Don't know. They look like malted.
Yeah, and the choppy ones. Choppy biscuits.
Turkey biggies. Yeah. So we're doing 40k tonight. Obviously, second edition.
Yeah.
Jason set up the board, and I've been collecting some white dwarfs. And the amount of terrain they put on it. Oh my god, we don't put enough on.
So I did.
So he has. I mean, wow.
So you got more.
Yeah.
And I'm going to apologise now. This is the first time I've used Eldar.
20 years.
Yeah.
Gotta be, innit?
Yeah. So there's going to be some mistakes. So if I lose, that's my excuse.
Yeah, but
and if
I'm going to the Eldar guru, innit? So I'm going to be able to coach you. You're like my Padawan.
Yeah, if I beat you, that must be a big insult.
No, not really, because as a teacher, you want your pupil to be really, really good.
But if I followed your teachings, I'd lose.
Yeah, well, that's why I want you to follow my teachings. So what we thought we'd do, obviously this will be played back later anyway, but for those that are watching now, we're going to kind of, should we do it now or shall we dish them out later? See if we get a couple more views.
Do it now.
Do it now?
Yeah.
All right, so what we got is our mission cards. I know it's in mirror because we're on selfie mode. And these are all blue for Jace and his Eldar.
This really stacks it so I lose.
No, because I'll probably end up dragging out either Witch Hunt or Engage and Destroy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll have to.
Oh, yeah, you can.
I'll just say that one.
Pick one. What have you got?
Taken hold.
Ooh. Right, so you got Taken Hold.
Yep.
Which means you got to capture something in the middle of the battlefield.
Yep.
Now, the Orcs, they don't get Assassin or Witch Hunt because they don't even think about it.
I thought it was 3 they didn't get. Was it just 2, is it?
No, we just haven't bothered putting in high ground.
Ah, right.
So, we'll see what I get now.
There we go. Pick a card. Any card.
I'm going to go for that one.
4 Daniels.
I got Dawn Raid.
That's not bad for you.
That's not bad, because I've actually been a little bit naughty and been on eBay and got and got some trucks. No, not trucks.
Buggies.
War tracks and buggies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many have you got?
I've got Unit 6. If you're going to go big, go big.
Good beard, please.
Yeah, but no. My warlord, no, my war boss, I've given him I've got a little bit of backstory with him. I called him Gut Ripper. Now, it could be a flatulent problem, or he could. Don't look at me. are imitating life. So he's Gut Ripper, but he had a bad head injury, and because he didn't have the proper docs like Gascoigne did, he couldn't afford a adamantium skull, so he ended up with a steel skull.
Cheap version.
Yeah, cheap version. It gives him possible toughness, but also gives him the rule for Mad Boys. So I have to roll for that.
Oh, that's the table, isn't it?
So one minute he could be a frenzied killing machine, next minute he's picking his nose.
Picking daisies, yeah.
So what I thought, because he was called Gut Ripper, but after the bad operation from a cheap mad dog, he constantly drips snot, so he's called Grot Snot Gut Ripper. So if he ends up rolling in one or something, he'd just sit there doing snot bubbles and stuff like that.
Actually, I've got a load of mad boys. I've got to get them painted.
Have you really? What original ones?
Yeah. Yeah, I got about 13 or 14 of them.
That'd be cool.
I brought them for
It's gonna go wrong. I know it's gonna go wrong.
oh, what's it? Gorka Morka. You made your own little gangs up. So I bought a load of Mad Boys.
Yeah.
Because I like the models, and I was going to just paint them up as a gang for Gorka Morka. But I only needed like 5 or 6, but I went and bought about 13 or 14 of them. Because I like the
we're missing questions
sorry,
here.
guys.
Sorry, guys. We have live messages. We have Earl Grey milk 2 years. I like Earl Grey. It's a bit of a weak tea. What biscuits have you got? We got yeah, Earl Grey. I like Earl Grey, Leslie. A little bit of milk in it. I don't have any sugars now. I managed to phase that out. Evening Beyond. If you just tuned in, we've just drawn our mission cards for tonight's game. It's Orcs against Eldar. Jace hasn't used his Eldar. Well, he hasn't played 2nd edition Eldar since
25 years.
23, 24 years.
Yeah.
Got to be Yorkshire tea. Nah, it's too strong for me. So he's using Eldar for the first time since forever. I think we discussed it. The last time we used Eldar, we reckon it was 6th or 7th.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Got to be, innit?
Yeah, I haven't used them in 9, and I definitely don't think I'll use them in 8.
What, no Space Marines? Not tonight, no. We've actually... I made Jace dig out his Eldar. He sent me a photo.
Yeah.
So that's great. Base them.
Yeah.
And you have.
Yeah, desert colours.
On the grass board.
Yeah, on the grass board.
I could have brought the other board. Did you just use the books? What was that? Sorry guys, these messages disappear so fast. I want to switch. Did you just use the books or PDFs for checking the rules?
Just the books, isn't it? Don't you?
Not be fantasy. It's not fantasy, no.
No.
What would be a good beginner board game? Good beginner board game. Right, the books. We've got the books. We're lucky enough to have the Codex books.
Yeah.
We always have
We're
had. We are. We're original. We're OG 2nd edition gamers. What would be a good board game for a beginner? Costs a fortune, but I always love Space Hulk, but that costs a small fortune now. But what would you get now?
What for 2nd edition or for not?
I don't know.
9?
What would be a good beginner board game?
I would personally, if it was me now, I would probably just download the one-page rules. As for a beginner.
Just to get into something.
Yeah, just get into something. At least you can just go. I only have got to buy a small some of that.
Yeah.
Some of
All
that.
right. Based on that, then if you wanted to do the 40k route, you'd be better off doing kill teams. You don't need a lot of models. You get the box set with all the terrain.
Actually, no. You probably, if you're going to start, you're going to do 9. You're better off just buying the starter box set. It's cheaper than Kill Team.
Space Hulk, yeah. Space Hulk. Harrow Deep or Kill Team? Yeah. What is Harrow Deep?
That's a new one.
Never heard of that. Unless that's I don't know. It's really weird because since we've gone to 2nd edition and since we're going to do 1-page rules, I've really lost all interest in that.
Oh no, How Deep's the? I think that's the.
Sort of fancy.
The fantasy version, yeah. There's some nice models in it.
Well, the Age of Sigmar and stuff like
Yeah.
that. AOS version came thing, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
There is some really nice stuff in that, model-wise.
Yeah, you still get the models are still good, aren't they?
Yeah.
Still good. But we are next week doing Underworlds.
Yeah.
We are next week doing 1-page rules.
Mm.
Going to do a big one this time. We're going to do the latest version, which is version 2.5 or something. There's been points changes. There's been subtle rule changes, like fast now. All the movement's 6 inches in it.
Yeah.
But if you're fast, it's 9 inches. They don't
Yeah.
do that now. You just get +2 to your movement and +4 to your charge, I think. So it's still 12 inches.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Actually, what about actually, they're start box games. They do.
Yeah, they're not board games, are they? Oh, are you talking board games or are you talking
Battlefield games.
Battlefield games? Because bolt action's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that. Well, I don't. I find it really frustrating. Your accents. Are you from Devon? Yes, we are. Bugger Ransom, East Cornish. I'm Devon.
Yeah. You put some cream the wrong way around.
I did it right.
You did it wrong.
I didn't. I put the cream on and put the jam on. Right, and then you can do jam and put the cream on. Right, and I've done that for both, and I ate them both for research purposes. And they both come out brown. And both tasted really nice.
Yeah, but the reason you put the jam on top of your cream is because Devon cream
He's Toby. He's Toby.
I don't care. Oh, cool. You put the cream on
Yeah,
top.
but
'cause the
he's
cream's
local.
Right.
Got second edition army? Bolt action with 1-page rules. No, bolt action just. I don't think they do. 1-page rules. Sorry, Leslie. 1-page rules, if you don't know, is a version of rules inspired by Jamhammer. Inspired by 40k. And then they've just taken out all the crap.
Yeah,
it's such a smooth running system.
I think it's a good one for beginners.
Yeah, it's really easy.
Yeah, well, we picked it up in the night, so
yeah, we literally played our very first game and filmed it. That's how easy it was.
Yeah.
But it also nicks a little bit of the activation of bolt action. You literally take it in turns. Who's going to do what? No, just got into bolt action not too long ago, and normally play Lord of the Rings tabletops. Ah, right, okay.
I've never played them. That looked nice though.
Yeah, the models weren't very good, were they?
I don't know. I like them. Some of them look quite good.
There's a guy selling them in Newton Abbot for 40 quid.
Yeah, but I'm not getting them.
No,
so
no,
they look good.
no, can't get any more models.
No, I like bolt action. But as a beginner, I think 1-page rules would be a good one for it.
Dad's family came from Port Isaac. What was just one historical? What's all this about? Man F. What was I was going off on something. Oh, do you think bolt action will work with taking it in turns, like 1-page rules?
It would. Yeah, it would work. Yeah.
Or do you like the randomness of it? Because the thing is, if you took with 1-page rules, if you activate a unit last, you get to go first in the next turn. And imagine that in bolt action. So if I have like you, if you got a small elite unit, and you still outnumber me on dice, if you got a small elite unit, you'll activate last, which means then I can do the last couple of units, but then you go to activate first the next turn.
It would be fun.
That'd be different.
Yeah, it would be, yeah.
But then I like what Leslie said. The other thing is, if you got 10 models, 10 units, you only put 8 dice in. That's about tipping fair enough. Staff, as you see. Yeah, we are daft. Yeah. You imagine that if you put 10 units, 8 dice in, you're never going to activate your whole army.
No.
And then on the 5th turn, oh no, because Leslie says you should put a coloured dice in, so when you pull that out, that's that turn ended. You imagine that? That'd be carnage, mate.
No.
No,
never believe that. Let's take it what it is. Yeah.
You and your house rules.
Yeah.
So yeah, so where were we? Eldar versus Orcs. Oh, yeah. Also, hello Josh from Crown of Command Gaming podcast, because after this battle, we're not doing a podcast tonight, guys, because we are doing one with Josh from Crown of Command about the Orc Codex, because I'm some expert apparently. I've used them 3 times. Bolt action core rules could be put on a single page, or the more specialised rules could be tricky to do if under a paragraph. Yeah, it's fairly straightforward.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Played the game today. It worked well with the extra dice. All right, cool. Did you win? Hope you won, and I hope you were playing Germans. Any Orc Dreads tonight? No, because I haven't had a chance to paint them, but I have got them. One. I got one. I've got them.
You're one.
I got one. I haven't got one now because I haven't
sorry.
painted it. Because I haven't got around to painting it.
There's
But
no-
I have got trucks and buggies.
Yeah.
Tracks. War tracks.
Because the Kid Cans didn't come out until 3rd, did they? That's true.
No. Draw Germans and Italians. Oh, how did the Italians get on? Because I was tempted by them, but they kind of run away all the time.
Do they?
I don't know. They just got special rules because they realise they're getting just downtrodden by the Germans and they don't really want to be there. And if they're winning, they're really good. But once they start losing, the morale really suffers. And you know what we're like for morale? It'd be a nightmare army to use.
I did say if I could do the Americans, the first army I would do will be all inexperienced.
Change sides all the time, so you can change sides all the time. This is the same league as metal detecting. I'm lost. Yeah, metal detecting's good. There's a lot of metal on this game. A lot of metal.
Yeah. What's all that about?
No, I think we're being trolled.
Oh, okay.
Well, never mind. This is the same league as metal detecting. I'm in a lost place. Could do with a hobby. Yeah, we all do with a hobby.
I what's a hobby?
Yeah, don't do 40k, man. Cost you a fortune. Oh, Panzerfaust. No, they don't. Italians get some good vehicles and weapons. M-Man-F. I'm not a troll.
What are you looking for a new hobby?
Oh, what would you do? Would we? I'd find it really difficult to get into this if we hadn't done this for years.
See, I like, the thing is...
Good luck tonight, Rich. Thank you, Panzerfaust. Hopefully I'm going to bring in another win, but there's no buildings to run into and grab the objective and run off. I just got the starter set. Love the rules for moving and shooting and no... Yeah, Jace loves that as well.
Yeah, I didn't realise that.
And no -1 for coming on from reserve.
No, because they're radios. I didn't know when I got the box. I bought the box.
No, you knew.
Yeah, of course I did. Yeah. I bought the box set with the half tracks.
Yeah.
With all the men, because I went the half tracks with my British. And then I thought, yeah, I've got all these spare...
Yeah, you got all these spare men.
What do I do with that? So I thought, 12 months later, I'll buy the actual American rule book. And I got it and went, ooh.
So you don't suffer... Is that all you're shooting?
I know, the rifles do, but they're...
Not the bars?
Not the bars, no. But they come, their squad, when you buy a squad of 5, they all come with the well, whatever we call them. The extra, the men you buy extra come with normal rifles. So every squad of 5 is box standard.
What, and you can move and shoot with no penalties?
Yeah.
I don't understand any of this. I'll sub and learn later. Ah, right, Man F. We're just doing a live chat before we do an actual game.
Yeah.
We're filming a game tonight. We're doing Orcs versus Eldar Warhammer 2nd Edition. So Jace thought it'd be a good idea to just have a friendly chat, like hello, say hello to the subscribers and that. Half hour before we start filming a battle report, and that's all we're doing. It's just a friendly little chat, tell you what we're doing, have a little chat. We get asked questions all the time, and that's it. There's nothing untoward. Sub, that'd be great if you do. If you like boat action, if you like Warhammer 40k, and if you like what we will be doing is one-page rules, Grimdark Future. Fine, it's just 2 guys having a laugh, and that's it.
And I know it's funny, if you want to get into it, best thing to do is just go out and buy some models that you like the look of.
Oh, always rule the cool first.
Yeah, rule the cool. So if you like, oh, they look nice, buy them, paint them up, and then find like one-page rules would probably fit any kind of thing.
Well, it does. It's you don't need. There's no models for those rules. You use what you like.
So that's what I think for a starter prep. So I'm going to start up. One-page rules is brilliant. It's like I like the look of that. I'm having that. Oh, they'll suit those rules.
Well, that's what I liked about 40k at the time, because I used to just field the models I liked. And then with 9th going all competitive, like, and you have to change with the meta, it's point. Now, we're missing a load of questions here, or chats. Yeah, I think so. We had, take a Sherman as a vet, and you get the gyro stabilizer, and there's no -1 to move. Shut up, yawn!
Yeah, I like that. I like that as well.
They don't understand it either, Matty, we don't. Okay, cheers, seems a nice chat. Well, we're trying to. Bringing battle biscuits, it is, but I can't eat them now because I can't talk with a mouthful. No, I can't. I was brought up not to talk my mouth full, especially down at the dogs.
Yeah, we get you extra money.
We can afford all the models.
Can I say that?
Is a Navy in tonight?
What are you trying to get?
Oh man, you last week when you were going on you like men, and I saw you do that.
You know it.
Well, I did, but to actually watch it, I was crying, man.
Oh, yeah.
If you haven't, go and watch the little chat at the end of the boat action game. Right, literally at the end before I cut us off.
Was it at the end of that? Was it the live action?
No, it was at the very end.
Was it?
We were
Oh,
talking about it and you were saying something and you said, oh no, I like men. And yeah, it's you just doing that. I had to go to the police and show them I'm a doll. We only bought the game, what we could afford, not much when your man gave you 50p a week, 50p.
Oh.
Sport, man, sport.
Yeah.
Back in my day, 25p. I know a bit of paper around.
You give half that to your mum.
Oh yeah, honestly, I used to remember getting 50p for like pocket money a week.
And
I used to go out and get a little egg, like Kinder egg, and they had these little trucks in there. And I used to play with it.
I managed to get a weekend job. Well, luckily, gave me so much money, I could afford one blister a week.
Do you know what? Talking of blisters, talking about prices.
So I only got $2.50 a blister pack.
Oh,
originally.
yeah.
That's what weekends were.
I was flipping through some really old white drawers, like 88, maybe earlier than that, number 92 or something.
Pack.
Yeah, 250 for 4-minute arms.
Yeah, or $2.50 for 5 dwarfs.
Yeah, mental.
Yeah.
And then I've still got boxed at home.
Well, Box of Renown was £10, wasn't it? You had 20 models
Jesus,
in it. All
yeah.
metal.
But then they have that. I actually found the white dwarf that had the Warhammer regiments when you had 10 orcs, 10 goblins, 60 models for £9.99.
Yeah.
Mental. Beats up chewing gum and MK escorts, Mark II escorts. Did I have a Mark? No, I had a Mark III. I had a Ford Escort, Mark III, I think.
You wouldn't know what my first car was.
What was it, Skoda?
Nope. It was a Wolseley.
What the hell was that?
That's how old it was. It was a tank. Wolseley Mark III was like a freaking tank, mate.
I have a white dwarf from April 1988. The prices in there are crazy cheap. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They are horrendously cheap. Everything was cheap with them, but then you weren't earning that much.
No.
Because we were only talking about this on our podcast, about the cost of 40k. Second edition 40k.
Bruce Leyland.
Bruce Lane, oh my god. Oh my god. And Corona. My dad worked for Corona Lemonade, do you remember
Oh,
that?
yeah. Oh, that's what you said. The bottles back, got 10p.
Yeah.
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 Recycling, not a new thing.
No, it's not. No. Where was I? Oh yes, Warhammer 40k second edition was, what was it, $39.99 for all those models, all that card, those rule books. That's mental. £25 from August 1994. Bloody hell, that was cheaper. Had a Rover 90 proper car. That was a tank, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's a big old thing,
That was
wasn't it?
a
I'm sure.
massive weight. The Metro. My dad had a Metro. It was horrendous.
That was the little one, wasn't it?
Little red car. Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah, there was like a 2-door, wasn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, we kind of wrote one off. Or we mate wrote one off.
Naughty.
Yeah, he tried to do a handbrake turn in the middle of the road.
Okay.
Hit a bridge.
How did you hit a bridge?
We were on the bridge, did it? Oh, mate.
Why would you? Oh, God.
Because he's an idiot. Because he's pretty much.
Mento. Would not want to buy fuel for the Rover. No, yeah, no, bloody hell. Oh, my God.
Oh, God, no.
God, how much? I filled up the car the other day, and it cost an extra about 20 quid.
Mine cost an extra 10.
Yeah.
Mine cost 20.
I came into 40 in the middle of third edition.
40.
I don't understand. I came into 40 in the middle of third edition. 2.3 euros here. Where are you, Leslie? Euros? I'll be in Europe. Yeah. God. 40k, sorry. I came in at 40k in the middle of third. Right. So yeah, third edition. We'll probably talk about that on the podcast right at the end, because third changed everything.
Yeah,
streamlined it.
I brought a complete Orc army for third edition.
Yeah, and you've hardly.
I had a Metro.
I had a Metro 6R4 replica with a V8 engine. V8 engine.
Oh,
Boy racer, that is.
Yeah.
Boy racer. Yeah, what was the boy racer car? It's a Mark II Ford Escort, wasn't it? A little Ford Fiesta as well. Oh, the XR2i.
that's it. Wasn't that one?
XR2i, yeah, always. We used to. I can't say. I'll tell you off camera what we called them.
Oh, I can probably guess.
You probably guessed because everyone had one.
Yeah. I know someone who had one and he wanted to get it nicked so he could claim on the insurance. And whatever he did, he just couldn't get it nicked. He left the keys in it, he left it in dodgy areas, and it still wouldn't get nicked.
Yeah, because no one wanted it.
They usually they nicked them, raced them, and then burnt them out, didn't they?
Yeah.
Well, he wanted that to happen, it just wouldn't happen. And yeah, but it finally did get nicked, and they did burn it out, and he got it back.
Please don't replace your second edition games with
No, we're not
third.
doing it.
Oh no, we're not,
we're
mate. We're not.
No.
No, we won't. We're having far too much fun.
Yeah.
And I always, friend had a Land Rover and managed to get a Ford 4000 tractor. Right? Sorry, playing 1996. Yeah, we're not gonna do so. We thought about doing a third edition battle report, like maybe a 1 or 2 off sort of thing. Taking like the armour we've got in second and seeing how it works in third. In fact, I've got White Dwarf 226 now, which introduces third edition, and it has Andy Chambers saying this is a second edition army, and this is how that exact same army translates into third edition. Obviously, the points were different because it was all a case of halving the points to get more models on the board, so you can have bigger games.
Yeah.
But then, of course, if you lower the points of an army, you have to buy more models.
Yeah, but I found with third, it was at the time they started bringing a little bit more character into some of the armies.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
The fluff we know now is thanks to third.
Yeah.
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt.
But they brought the fluff into it without mucking the game up, if you know what I mean?
No.
It was like simple. I mean, I had salamanders. In third, they went, right, salamander squad can have 2 hand flamers because they like flamers, or they got a special
multi-metals.
Or multi-metal, yeah, where no one else could. But it didn't spoil the game. It just a little bit of fluff like that.
But it give you the fluff more so than you actually get in the second edition. Yeah, it was all about. Started playing. No, it was all about buying new models. Well, you always buy new models, don't you?
Yeah.
But the Eldar Codex was okay.
Yeah, probably did kill orcs actually. Yeah, there's more fluff.
Third was hard on the orcs.
Yeah, I think
because you had to go across the board, and your weapons were next to useless against Marines.
Yeah,
but you had a 30 mob orc knob delivery system because there's only the orc knob with the power fist or whatever that could hurt with Space Marines. You might have had loads of attacks with Space Marines walking around with a 3+ save. Yeah. They could shrug off anything, man.
They need to shoot everything with them instead.
Oh, yeah. This man here, bearing in mind, orcs in third went down to a ballistic skill of 2. Jace fielded shooter boys and rolled, on average, better than someone with a ballistic skill of 3. And charged with his Imperial Guard.
Yeah.
He had a close combat Imperial Guard army and a shooty orc army, and somehow it worked. Yeah, you don't catch chance, you should run forward, jump out of a Primera, and here's a bomb.
Yeah.
Telegram from Mongol.
Boom. And then just mop up what was left over.
Yeah, and heavy flamers everywhere.
Yeah.
And you could put them on bikes. What bikes?
Oh, the Marines. You could put
yeah. Yeah.
He finally came out with the white scars on proper white scar.
Yeah, well, like they say, the Eldar Codex was fine.
Yeah.
But then they brought up the Craftworld Codex, which give you more fluff.
Oh, the updates, yeah, they weren't the updates.
But this is the thing. Anything, and I mean anything you do now in 9th, we can do in 2nd.
Yeah.
Anything. You got the Tyrant Crusher Stampede. I can do that. I just field all monstrous creatures, and because of the way the codex is written,
Scouts on bikes.
Scouts on bikes.
Yeah.
Because of the way the codex is written, warriors are monsters, but they're also part of the brood. So that will give me 25% that I need for the broods, and then I could just have lictors, Zartrals, Carnifex, and Tyrants. We're going to do that. Yeah. Oh, that's happening. I'll just paint up the other 5 Carnifexes I got. Yeah, but I won't give him that 2+ save, will I? Because that'd be beardy.
This is mad, isn't it? Trying to stop that, it's a nightmare.
Yeah, but if I was going to do that, I'd have 3 lictors, got my Xanthro, and then the rules. Are there rules out for the new models in 2nd? No. No, there's not. Sorry, mate. You might find there's a fan base thing out there, but as far as we're aware, no, there's not. That's the only danger. If you've got the new models, I would strongly recommend you play 1-page rules.
Yeah, the clothes we wore won't fit anymore. Yeah, right, mate. It won't.
What's that?
And the clothes we wore.
I'll have you know, you cheeky mare, I can still wear a piece of clothing from back when I left school. All right, it's a scarf. That's not the point. Yeah, no way, no way. I am quite literally twice the man I was when I left school.
Yeah.
6.5 stone. This tall, 6.5 stone. I was just skin and bone man.
I was never that.
Yeah, I was terrible. The budgie smugglers. I must invest in some budgies. We should do, right, a battle report in like the Borat green thing. Do an OnlyFans battle report. Like an OnlyFans page.
You do a single battle by yourself because I'm not set opposite you wearing that.
I do a lot of solo play, I'll have you know.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Do you know what was really stupid? Because we were in a rush because I was running late. I left for teabag in the cup, so I'm going to have to make another brew in a minute.
Oh, God.
Oh, dear. Did we miss any questions?
I don't know.
Budgie smugglers, just Google what orcs is I'm learning. Man F, have you never played a game before? The clothes you wore to play 3rd will not fit anymore. This is very true. Are there rules out there for 2nd, for new models in 2nd? Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you've got the new models, play 1-page rules.
Yeah.
Because we obviously gave up with 9th. I never thought I'd give up playing the latest edition of 40k, but we have. And we had all these models, like I've got the Crimson Hunter, I've got the Wraith Knight, I've got a paint still. I had that for my 40th, so that was like a fair few years ago. What are we going to do with all these models?
All the Marine ones, Death Guard.
Yeah, so 1-page rules has literally come up with all the rules for every model that Games Workshop has released for 40k 9th edition.
Yeah. But they don't say you have to use their models. You can use anything you like.
As long as you
you've got a 3D printer, even better because they do the 3D printing stuff.
I know you're going to get one.
Oh.
I know you're going to get a 3D printer.
Yeah, I'm going to have to.
You know you are.
Yeah.
You're going to go mad. Look, sir, we're going to have to go because it's been over half an hour of
yes.
and we've got to set up for a game, have a game, and then do a podcast with Drosh at about midnight.
Yeah.
Long day.
Yeah, and then got to work tomorrow.
And you've got work tomorrow, haven't you?
Yeah.
And it's Mother's Day. Oh, no. Clocks go forward as well. Yeah. Clocks go forward. Yeah. So we finish at 1. It's kind of 2 o'clock.
Oh, I'm going to be knacking my ass.
Yes, you are, sir. So, guys, we're going to have to go. We got to get going.
Yeah.
Thanks for the chats. Yeah, this will be a regular thing. And we'll see you next Saturday at 7:30-ish. Cheers, guys.
See you guys.
We get a lot of